Okay, here's a key shoe that is in bad need of cleaning up. See a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's take a look at this. Now you see how tight this is. A lot of that's because it has been pinched in the past. But you get things like this. You try to pinch it, and here's what happens. I'll do this because I'm going to change it anyway. You pull it out, you actually tear it. Actually, with this, yeah, see, there you go. What you need to do, and it's the easiest thing to do, is go back in here, get down to the nearest joint, and cut it out. Same thing here. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been practicing this. I never said that I didn't do this. But I do the pinching that you guys have been saying, oh, you don't do the pinching. Well, I do, and it works. So we get here with this big stuff. See how that's lignified almost? We need to come way back down in here. Now see, you cut that right and you don't even notice that it's been cut. Same situation here. It's gone. There's another one. Down into the base. Here's a good one. I hope you can see this. This camera doesn't allow me a constant view. So hopefully what I'm putting up, you're seeing. Here's another one. Those are the extended growth portions that need to be reduced. Sometimes you don't see these things until you get them in front of a backlight. Here's a goodie. Sometimes these trees grow so dense. One little technique: when you do this, don't go in here like this with your scissors wide open and do one of these numbers. You've got to come at this stuff with the scissors closed, and you get in and you just start to open the scissors as you start to encounter the piece of growth you're going to cut. Now a lot of these, like I said, I can eliminate them just by pinching them off. Oh, here's good. This needs to be reduced a lot. Come on, table, hold still. Okay, so we're going to go back down in here. Do that one. Now what needs to be done a lot, here's a pinching procedure. You see how that is right there? Now that can be pinched. You just pull it. And in some cases you twist it and it just comes right off. It comes off at the joint. You can come back here days later and look at it and you will not find any brown ends. This tree is going to be redesigned this year if the world doesn't come to an abrupt end before I get to it. See, the idea of getting here real close with these shears is so that you don't cut into growth you don't need to or want to. I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing or not, or whether you even care, but there you go. See, this stuff you have to take and you have to open it up. At some point you have to get in here and you have to thin this tree out because they'll get so dense on the outside that the stuff on the inside starts to die. That you don't need. See, already it's thinned out some. I'm thinking of removing a lot of this and just keeping this here as the new apex of the tree, but I'm not certain if I want to go quite that far with it. See, then I'll open this up a little bit and I can bring all of this stuff down. Ouch. Gotta be careful, especially if you're half asleep like I am today. Weekend was tough. See, if you don't keep the outsides cleaned up, this is where the insides start to go. I try to cut these things back to the vigorous growth. It really is difficult to get this kind of growth to stimulate this kind of response. I'm sure if there's a way, someone's going to say, oh, well, yeah, you do this and you do that. We'll find out. I never had lessons on this stuff. I figured all this junk out by myself, so. Some are going to probably say, oh, you've been doing it the same way we're doing it. Well, yeah, gee, that's great. I'm glad. This tree, again, is one of those 3-gallon nursery tree wonders. Just like this one over here. Yeah, I'm thinking very much in terms of eliminating a good portion of this growth. And I get working on it, I can't stop. Oops, sorry about banging on the camera. There's another big item that needs to be removed. So you get this against a light background, and you can start to see where things need to be eliminated. A lot of the stuff up here can be pinched just to fit the profile. It makes it look like it's been sheared, but it hasn't been sheared. The only thing that's happened is the ends have been broken off. Now, from what I'm hearing, the way they're teaching the process now is you guys don't do this anymore. Too bad, it works. Some more stuff needs to be cut. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to have to go in. It's starting to rain. I'm not leaving this camera out in the rain, so this is about as good as it's going to be for now. Sorry, I wished it could be more. Maybe we'll add some more tomorrow, now that I'm getting into it.